This is such a great product, especially if you have kids who are outdoors all the time and you want to protect them from bugs, especially those mosquitoes. My kids don't don't realize when they're getting bit, and then they come back in a couple of hours they are so itched up and they're so swollen up and itchy. And they are so easy to use. I don't know about you, my kids are 5 and 3 and they go absolutely ballistic when you ask them to do anything that they don't want to do. So whether it be bug spray or whether it be sunscreen. We had an unfortunate incident where one time sunscreen got in somebody's eyes, and now it's such a fight to be able to put it on at all anymore. But they need stuff like this to keep them safe and to make their outdoor experience more enjoyable. They are so easy to use, and they don't stink, and they're not sticky, and they don't make your body feel all gross and like you need to shower right after you put them on. They're so easy to use. They're called Squito stickers, and I think that is the cutest name for a bug repellent patch that I have ever heard. It smells like citronella, and it's not overbearing or overwhelming. It just gives off enough scent to keep those bugs around you, kind of creating like a cloud to where they don't want to land on you. So it is requested by the company that you wear 4 at a time. We typically will go with 4 or 6. We live in a very heavily wooded area, meaning that mosquitoes are out full force all the time, especially if it's shady. So we have found that if we use 4 or 6 of these, our kids stay pretty well mosquito bite free, which has been such a lifesaver as a mom. Like anything that you can do to make your kids go along with something that you need them to do, that's not going to be a full-blown tantrum, especially for the 3 months of summer that we get with them a year. It's not enough time. So you just want that time to be as enjoyable as possible, and you want to be able to enjoy the outdoors. So you get, how many of these? You get a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 13 you get 13 sheets, and there are 6 stickers on each sheet. So if you're using 4 to 6 of these every time you go outside, they do last quite a long time. They are so easy to use. They just peel off like that. They do not recommend you putting them directly on the skin. They recommend you putting them on the clothes. And then if you need to peel it off and put it somewhere else, or put it on your kid's back so that they aren't tempted to peel it off or whatever it might be. I like to do 1 on each ankle, 1 on each sleeve, and then typically if they're wearing a hat, I will put it on their hat. Or if my daughter is not wearing a hat but she's wearing a barrette in her hair or anything like that, or if you have your hair up, or even if you have your hair down, you could totally just stick it right in your hair. You don't have to put it on a hat or anything like that. They just don't recommend that you put it directly on the skin. Super easy to remove, and then super easy to replace. They last quite a long time. If my kids are outside for 3 or 4 hours playing in the afternoon, that's about how long they last. So it's even less stress having to reapply it or anything like that. With bug spray, I feel sometimes it lasts an hour or 2. So they're just really nice to have around. They're super easy to use, and I like that they are completely plant-powered mosquito repellent. So the ingredients that are in here is citronella oil, and then the insert is 90% nylon. So that's what's in there. That's only those 2 things. Because I can't do fast math, I'm just reading on here that there are 78 total individual stickers. And they say that if you use them as directed, which is 4 patches per time you're using them, that you get 19 uses out of this package. So especially if you're comparing that to a bug spray cost, it's pretty equivalent, if not a little bit cheaper. Plus it lasts longer, plus it's all plant powered. So this gets a huge thumbs up in our book. My kids love them, and it has made bug management so much easier in the summertime.